Hi there, Marge here from Rose Grows in Harlem. It has been a while and I really wanted to do a live, but I realized that doing a live while doing garden work would not allow me to interact with the people in the chat. So, not sure if I'm going to do this as a premiere so that I can chat with you all while we're all watching it or what, but basically, what I would like to do is clean up the mess that is my backyard. It has been overgrown with weeds, not even wildflowers. It's just grasses and oh, lots of stuff that's good for the earth, but nothing that I want to grow because there's really no fruits from it. There's no flowers from it, so I want to get rid of those. I guess we'll start with the date. It is Monday, September 16th, I believe, 2024, and I want to do 30 minutes every day to try to figure out how to clear these weeds. Now, this is a quick intro. I won't have one of these every day, but I do want to go through some of the tools that I got for this particular, for doing this whole week of work, and I wanted to show you some of the insect repellents I'm using and things like that, because there are a lot of mosquitoes. It's getting cooler here. I'm in Georgia, in zone. We are now 8A, I believe. We used to be 7B. So we've gotten a little bit warmer, but I'm pretty sure you guys know about that because you've been feeling the heat or the chill in your areas. So to start, still have crazy mosquitoes. So I am using this product called Zevo. This is not a sponsorship. This is basically what I use because there is no scent and it works really well. Be mindful though, if you get it in your eyes, if you're sweating on your face and you get it in your eyes, it will sting just like off. And there are hints, like I do get hints of an aroma of that insecticide smell, but overall there's no scent. So I have that, which I will apply before I go outside. From Amazon, I got this, they call it the crackweed gardening tool. And this is basically a hooked, sharp crevice weeder. And you'll see how that looks. So it's got a protective case so that you don't hurt yourself. And it's got a serrated edge here. And then there's a little, kind of like a letter opener. It has like a little notch here so that you can go in between either tile or concrete and just pull out the weeds. Now, I used to go there with my gloved hand and try to pick the weeds out, and I was pretty successful, but let me tell you, that really tears up my hands. So I wanted something that would not allow me to do that to my fingers anymore. This is more used in the front yard because I don't really have any concrete in the back, but I'm going to bring it with me anyway because sometimes when I go to the dirt lockers, there's a very small space, and the other tool that I have, I'm not sure if it's going to fit in such a spot. I normally go in with these big lawn the hedge shears, and they get a lot of good work done, but again, not in those narrow spaces. So I've got this crack weeding tool. And the big one, I was very excited to get this because I love Fiskars because I'm a sower. This. This is the Fiskars Trim Shoots and Stems. Oh, sorry, it's a bill hook saw. And it trims shoots, stems, saw branches, and cut vines. I don't know, that doesn't sound like that's proper English, but that's what it can do for you. And I'm very excited. I have gloves upstairs, which I might also pick up, that I use for my slicer because I make my own deli meats. And I might do that so that I don't hurt myself with this. But I'm going to open this up and guess I could do that now. You need scissors to open the saw. Let's see. Now, I'm sure many of you have the famous orange scissors at home. I think probably everybody has them. And I want to be careful of these edges. So I've definitely cut myself on plastic before. Okay. So that was getting, oh, gotta cut the bottom. Okay. So I cut along here, and I cut along here, so I could slip this out, and it comes with an awesome case. So I'm going to put it in the case like immediately. Actually, let me take the case out first. Attached to anything? No, good. Okay. So this is the cool case. They even put like a little thing. I never rip these off, and my boyfriend laughs at me for that because I always leave these little sticky things on. Little silica. These are great for absorption. I keep them, just keep them away from pets so they don't eat them. And it's got a little hook if you want to put it on your belt. It's nice. That snaps off. Nice. This is Velcroed. And then you slide the tool in here. It's riveted all along the edge. And this is also not a sponsor. I just went to Ace Hardware this time and got I was so excited to see it. I was like, oh, anything that helps me to weed, any new toy that helps me get excited about weeding, I'm all for. Okay, so that is the case. Put it this way so that the edge is away from me. Take this out. Now, some reviews I think mentioned it may not have been sharpened, that you might have to sharpen it. And from looking at the edge, I do not see a reflection. So I believe this is already sharpened. I'm not going to put my fingers on there to test it though. I'm going to put it right in its case. Now that's a knife. Oh, any Crocodile Dundee fans out there? All right. Now how am I going to do this without hurting myself? Let's see if I can put the front in first. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that did it. I might have to nudge it a little into place to get that snap on, but there you go. Okay, so I've got this tool. I've got, where the other one? This one. And now I'm going to be working 30 hours. I mean, 30 hours. I got in a way. 30 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll get everything prepped and then I'll start a timer and then do 30 minutes outside. And no breaks, no, it's just, I would just want to try to work for a full 30 minutes and see what I can get done. And if I wanted to do more after the 30 minutes, I'll stop. Oh, I have to get my Apple Watch too. But basically, I want to show that just constant working every day is going to help make a dent in the backyard. And anybody can do it, even if you're like me and you just don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to go outside and, work on the weeds or check on the water, or I can be very neglectful, which is why I am trying the route of sustainability and permaculture, because eventually you're supposed to get to a point where all you're out there doing is just making sure there are no pests, there are no diseases and stuff like that, but everything is supposed to work in conjunction with each other. So this way you're, creating an ecosystem that is self-sustaining and can do it all on its own pretty much, because nature doesn't need us. It really doesn't. We have been wiped out several times, and nature just comes back always. So what are you gonna do? So I will go ahead. I'll put on my Zevo insect repellent. I've got my tools. I'll probably bring them in like a bag or something, and then we'll go check to see what the crazy backyard has in store. Okay, so I just went outside and I realized, yeah, I was just talking about the spider season. I forgot my most important tool. This is my Dawn and water. I fill it up about to the, like you see the box? I fill up to about that point with water. I fill the rest of it up with Dawn. And I fill the water first and then the Dawn because otherwise it's just going to be a soapy mess. And I just do a spray bottle. And now we're going to go get the Joros. Sorry, spiders. I love you, but wait till you see where they are. Okay, so it's going to be hard to show you this because I'm trying not to get the neighbor's yard. But what I will do is start the clock, go to my timer, setting it to 30 minutes. Hopefully that will zoom in. Start. Okay, 30 minutes. So now we're going to be working. And you might hear the birds. They're excited because every time I come out here, I feed them. But right now, we're just concerning ourselves with the spiders. So normally I come out here with some kind of stick like this thing, or my, what is it called? A cobweb uh, cleaner or something like that. But I've got the camera in one hand and the spray in the other. So right now, I'm just looking for spiders that are going to get in my way of weeding. These guys I just leave alone because I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff. Look at all my poor neglected things. And there was definitely something over there that knocked that over. And the sun is coming through, so you should be able to see some of the webs. There's a big one right there. I find it. I don't think the camera will pick it up. Oh, there it is. Right there. That web. So I'm going to try to make a path to the bird feeders because the birds are dying for some food. And look, this is when I say it's my blog post, it's up to knee level. Yeah, these weeds are ridiculous. And that, I don't even know what the heck that is. Probably some milkweed or something. All right, now I'm gonna set my sprayer to, oh, I don't know, like that. Let's see how it sprays. That's good. Okay. Now we're gonna get to that spider. You'll see it. Zoom in. And what this does is it supposedly gets them, it like disintegrates the wax or something on their exoskeleton, I guess they have. Oh my gosh. This is the wrong time of day to come out here. I can't see anything. Oh, but there are my water hyacinths, those purple flowers over there. Those are pretty. Wow. Okay, let's see if I can come over here. See, this is why you never worry too much about spending the time because you'll get it done eventually. I should have come through here with my stick though. You know what? I might do that first. Let's let's rethink this so I'm not gonna scream and run away. As funny as that might be. All right. So I've got my stick just to make sure I'm not running into anything. And see, that spider, I believe, is gone now. Oh, that's definitely a Joro because the threads are so heavy. It pulls on strings, and you never know where they might be until the sun hits them. Trying not to get the neighbor's yard, but look at this. I put this down. This, if you remember, is from my why can't I think of it? My quick tent that I was going to use that for a trellis, and I've just not gotten around to it. I'm going to get rid of this water here. I should have my gloves on. I do not. See, that is a good way to get rid of the water and the weeds. Just to put this down and let the hill take care of the rest of it. So I wanted to show this to everyone because it is hard work to take care of a garden. And if anyone ever tells you different, you could look at them funny because this is not for the faint of heart. And if you remember, I think it's okay to step here. That's my water fountain over there, hidden in this craziness of all this growth. Mosquitoes are coming, but they're not getting anything because I put on my repellent. But we'll get rid of this water. These are my poor bay leaf plants. There's also a big web over there. Even sometimes assessing is part of the cleanup. But you do what you can. Okay, well. Okay, there's a spider up there. Definitely some over there. Don't mess with the house spiders. I'm only getting rid of the Joros because it's just too much. They're overflowing everything. Okay. Well, let me put you on the tripod and then see what we can do now. feel like there's going to be a lot of switching. Chop and drop. Some of you may be asking why I'm not going through with a hoe. And unfortunately, I put stuff or left stuff on the ground. So there are hoses, there are terracotta containers that I used for irrigation last year, and all that's unfortunately still around. This is really meant for thicker things. Once I can clear the items from the ground, then I'll be able to go in with a hoe. How does that look so far? Not bad. Let's get to think I'm gonna have to erect some bird feeders here because until I get those paths cleared, there's no way I'm gonna be able to go back and forth often there, which is fine. I can move some things and figure out how to feed them over here. All right. Oh, God. The bugs are really out. R.I.P. corn. A lot of these things are just vines. Maybe I should come out in the morning if there are less animals and things. Well, less insects. Okay. Let's try working on this maybe. And I think I might need to sharpen this other blade because it doesn't seem as sharp as it needs to be. But I don't know. Oh, nope. That's good. Getting that? Hope you're getting that. This is actually pretty nice. As long as my fingers are out of the way. Oh, there are definitely spider webs in there. Oh, shit. That's awesome. Interesting. Trying not to puncture the other things. Gosh, the mosquitoes are everywhere. All right, maybe back over here. Excuse me. Lots of water in there. Some spiders. The reason why I'm not pulling these is because I'm trying to stop the erosion from happening in the first place. Oh. Definitely heard something. It might have been a lizard or something in there. Oh, God. Might have to get started earlier in the day. One of my trellises I was going to use for the raspberry, which might be completely dead by now. We'll see what happens. Put it someplace else for now. Oh, I don't know where to put this right now. I'm gonna have to make this quiet because there's gonna be nothing but blowing in the microphone. Is this the right tool for the job? Probably not. Does it get the job done the way I need it to be done? Absolutely. Did they work out in the process? Yes. Okay. Now, when we come back tomorrow, we will see that a lot of this has gone down because we've moved. Oh, and there is the 30-minute timer. Okay, let's turn this around. All right, well, I would say for half an hour, it's pretty good. I got a lot of the space gone, a lot of the height is gone, which is good, what I wanted to do. I got my workout, I got my bug bites. It doesn't matter how much. Oh, I hope I didn't hurt you, little leaf guy. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice you were there. Wait, I gotta show you this leaf guy. Look at this adorable baby. Hello. I hope I didn't disturb your stuff, but I bet you I did, and that's why you're here. Welcome. Well, that was an adorable little visit from, I guess, a leaf bug. I probably destroyed his habitat. Sorry, baby. Hopefully he can find, or she can find someplace better to to live. But 30 minutes done. The yard may not look drastically changed, but I notice a difference. Got rid of some height, got rid of some width, and when I come out the next day, all these things should be nice and wilted. So that's good. Um, I might try to start earlier in the day. There are less bugs when the sun is high. It sucks for me because it's really hot, but I'm going to be unearthing a lot of things because of all of the clipping and snipping and whatever. But overall, I think it's going to be awesome. So day one is done. Let's get on to day two.